This next one, I don't know if you caught this news or not, but Jeep came out with an enormous vehicle, a remake of the Wagoneer, the Grand Wagoneer. Okay, I might be interested in one of these. I'm running out of space all the time. Okay, now the original one, what you're looking at right there, you may remember it from your favorite 80s and 90s films. The family in the films always had that one with the wood panels.
Yeah, the kids in the back.
One of those early SUVs, you know? I don't know. Was it the Christmas Vacation guy had Chevy Chase? They may have had one of those in the early scene of driving off the road, and it was always just the family. It didn't matter. It could be a horror movie. It was that vehicle, man. That was the family mobile of the era. So it went away for a long time. This thing was made between 1963 to 1991. Actually, there was the game you would play in the car. You remember this? If you had a sibling, you would do. It was from a movie, I'm sure. Punch Buggy, No Punchbacks, and you punched the person.
Oh, I've heard of that game before. Never played it.
So that would be, you would punch the person if you saw a punch buggy. I don't know what a punch buggy, I think was a beetle. Yeah, it's a beetle. All right, so if you had seen a beetle, you could punch the guy. But I feel like there was also a version of that game for the wood paneling where you would say beaver panel. You would say beaver panel, I think. Would you say beaver panel? I don't know what you would say.
Beaver whack?
Punch buggy. When you see a car with wood paneling, you would turn to your nearest friend, smack them, and say, beaver whacks back? Beaver whack? I don't know, man. These are crazy games from the childhood.
Slap him in the face.
I don't remember this. You know, it's sort of like vaguely there in my head.
Jeez.
Of course, these vehicles, they don't exist on the roads anymore. So these type of games, a lot of cars look the same now, man. And as a kid, it's not that exciting. But you had Beetles and wood panel cars in the 80s.
Yeah.
You could
cool.
You could find reasons to smack each other. Anyway, so they're bringing this concept back in the form of this Grand Wagoneer. It will be an enormous SUV to compete with, you know, the Navigator or the Suburban, the Escalade, like these big SUVs. But they're not supposedly going to bring back the wood paneling. So he got a lot of fans saying, hey, if you're going to bring back the Wagoneer, we're going to need to see the wood paneling. So this, what you're looking at here, is actually a concept rendering of what it would look like, the modern version with the wood paneling. I mean, it's missing some of the charm of the original, obviously. And the original was so flat on the side, I think you could use real wood. Like a boat almost. But now you got curves in these modern cars and stuff. Could you use real wood? I don't really know. But anyways, it's a tough thing to do when you bring back a legend. Oh. A lot of people hold you to a certain set of criteria if you think you're going to do that.
Do you think Beaver Whack will come back?
Maybe it's going to make a comeback. Although, you know, nowadays, the children, they can't be hitting each other. There's going to be a whole speech afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 2020. There's just a lot of there's a lot of rules in 2020, man. You can't be